why I was the way I was. I wanted to not go home and be the person I was. I needed to better understand what my life had become, who I had become, and why I was the way I was. And I come to find out about learned behavior, which was something Jonathan taught me. And learned behavior is exactly what it sounds like. Behavior you learn from the people around you. It can be kids, it can be older teenagers, it can be parents, it can be the adults, it can be the neighborhood. All those places are responsible for the behavior, for your learned behavior. You see one person do something, you're like, man, that was crazy. And you go do it. You see somebody do something that sparks your interest, and you go do it. And talking to the counselor, I tried to understand at what point did I start to think that it was okay to steal. It was okay to take things from others. It was okay to hurt people and take things that didn't belong to me. And we came to a defining moment in my life. She wanted me to go back to my earliest memories and recall incidents, crimes, things I seen that had taken place when I was a kid. So I got to thinking about an event that took place when I was maybe 7 years old. I was in Miss Lockhart's class. I was in second grade, and we were living in this shithole trailer park. I believe the place is called Cherry Trailer Park in Charlotte. It was exactly what I said it was. It was a shit. There's a lot of drug addicts, a lot of alcoholics. A lot of people worked. Most of these people were like functioning addicts. They worked just to pay the bare minimum of bills, and the rest of the money went towards drugs or went towards alcohol. Evictions where and every week you see people's trailers, stuff sitting all outside. Somebody they change in the box. Say we were poor would be. Me and my mom were talking about this the other day. And she was like, y'all might not have always had the choice. Y'all might have had to sit outside and play in the dirt or flip on an old mattress y'all found or something out of the dumpster. She's like, but I always make sure y'all were fed that. She said, I always make sure the lights were on. But I can remember something my dad did that took us from being poor. On the baby. Did a snap to my health goals. Watch this. I almost got you. You darn almost, man. I do it. And I'm proud. In county, I realized that I didn't really want to live anywhere else. It's beautiful. There's plenty of recreation to do. Don't live in a put having money and then back to being born. What's up, Stu? At 7 years old, I slept in the back bedroom of his trailer. Just a little boy, shaggy ass blonde hair, didn't get many haircuts. I mean, if he did, my dad cut my hair. I didn't like when he cut my hair. He gave me like full haircuts. I looked like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. I mean, not to that extreme, but back in the 1987, the full haircut was very, very popular. It's 87 now. I remember being woken up out of my sleep one night because I could hear people talking. I could hear my dad's Dodge. He had his old green Dodge pickup truck that I don't think had no exhaust on it because you could hear that bitch coming, felt like miles away. When I'm talking, you step on the gas and it kind of rattles the windows. Not because it got a big souped up motor, but because that bitch ain't got no muffler on it. It's just leaking exhaust everywhere, right? But I hear the truck and I hear Dad talking and I look out the blinds and I see my dad and one of my uncles outside unloading stuff off the back of the truck. He's backed up to the back of the trailer where none of the neighbors, nobody can see him. He's in this little cut and they're unloading. He's got the little cargo light on the back of the truck on. And as I'm looking out the window and I'm listening to them talk, I realize what they're unloading. They're unloading weed, large, large amounts of it. An entire damn truckload with a tarp over top of it, just to give you an idea of how much it was. And these weren't like 1 pound blocks. These were big, big blocks. And know how many pounds in these blocks. They were massive. Having dealt with legal stuff in the past, if I had to guess, I'd say they were 50-pound blocks. But they had this whole truckload. And they're taking this stuff and it's on a piece of the underpinning off the back of the trailer. And they're loading it underneath the trailer. My one uncle's underneath the trailer, my dad's taking on the truck. We would go on to leave again. My uncle would jump back in the truck and then leave again. They would make, I want to say it was 2, maybe 3 more trips back. To the point that this was a whole lot of weed. I went out the following morning and looked up underneath the trailer, and for as far as I could see, these big saran wrap mass blocks of weed lined underneath the trailer. They were all the way up there, all the way to the front of the stash room, but it was just everywhere. I looked. That to me was a beautiful sight. I've never seen that before. But I listened to them that night and listening to them talk to my mom the following day, I come to find out more on what had taken place. And what had taken place was my dad was working at a tree company, cutting down trees. That's what he was. He was a tree. And they're working out, I guess, in the country area. And he goes in his barn, take a piss. There's nowhere to really piss. And as he's standing in there, he said, like, it just funky. You could smell it. So he's looking at a hay bale stack. As he's pissing on his hay bale, he knows, like, it's in here somewhere, man. I smell it. That smells too strong for it just to be a little sack. There's weight. So he starts flipping some of these hay bales over, and when he gets these blocks that are green, it's not yellow anymore. Flips a couple more, and he realizes that the people that already got it, he's out there. They're out there doing his tree work on this man's property. This man is a grower. This man is also distributing. He's got a lot of weight, chewed up and ready to go. So they wait till that night, come back. They take it. The man comes out there while they're in the middle of, I think, second or third truckload, runs up on them, and some things happen. Then they finished up loading and left. We would go from living in Jerry's trailer park to a matter of 2-3 weeks. We were off of Providence Road, big beautiful house. Be sure. But we moved to this big beautiful house on Providence Road. It's like 7 acres of land. No other kids to play with. Real secluded. My dad was down off this road. And it was just unreal. And we just moved from the trailer to this house. I remember watching him sell it. The Spanish dude, Mexican guy, showed up to the house. My dad was explaining to them how much he wanted. And he was trying to sell it all at once. He split it right down the middle. With my uncle agreed to just, hey, let's sell the whole thing at once. Instead of both of us having to try to figure out how to sell it. And then we'll split the money. And that's what they did. It came to a point. The Mexicans bought it, and they went several trucks that night. They loaded up. I'm talking, they showed up like 3-4 trucks. They weren't taking all the trips. They're riding around with big tarps on the back of the truck, taking a risk. They came with several trucks that night, and they bought it all up. Took down the pen, loaded these trucks, and left. I remember looking down the hallway past the kitchen to the living room. My dad was sitting. My uncle was sitting, and they were sitting there, and they were just counting money. More money than I've ever seen, and I want to say it's more money than I've ever seen to date.
You could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
What?
Formaldehyde. Oh dear.
What? I knew it. Oh dear. What?
Are you an elk? I don't know what I am.
Are you in the business of improving people's lives more than building houses?
My dad takes the money and goes and buys this big ass red monster truck called Big Red. My mom's got pictures of me like sitting inside the rounds. This truck had it came with trophies and ribbons and won all these awards for just being a big, beautiful truck. And he goes and buys my mom this '77 Fleetwood Cadillac, 6 body trunk. That one trunk, she put 6 bodies in. I remember sitting in the back of my mom's big ass yellow Cadillac, stretching my feet forward and not touching the seat. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, how much room we had. Had the old 8-track player. She played Conway with Conway Twitty, and Neville, all the old 80s. Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, Samoa, that stuff, right? Well, we moved. This lick my dad hit changed our lives. And then, of course, the feds got involved, police got involved. They started snooping around, questioning, going about my mom's job, questioning about my dad, following my mom. My dad started up a tree company, his own company, which was going really good. And now the feds is involved. So all this is coming to an end. And it does. I told you always. I get woken up out of my sleep one night, probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. My dad says, get in the truck. Grab whatever you can get in the truck. Didn't have time to grab animals. He said, no. You just pretty much grabbed a handful of clothes. I grabbed a teddy bear that my mom still got to this day. And you got to the truck. You got inside the truck. She drove the Cadillac and left. We'd only be where we were at for about feds. So then we end up in Wheelingtown Trailer Park, and we're back to being we're poorer than we've ever been. My dad ran through the money. A lot of the money was invested into this company he was using to try to go to the gym, and it failed. It failed not because the work wasn't there, because the company was doing bad. But with him running a company, they could track him, find him, because there's a company, he owns it, and gonna, look it out. It's going to lead to his arrest. So he left the company. All types of tree trucks, chainsaws, other pickup trucks. And we just upped and moved to Great Logging Moon. That always stuck in my mind how he went out that night, did that lick, seeing all that money, how it changed our lives. And I think that was one of those learned behaviors, one of those moments where I come to understand that every school out there, I can live a better life. And as sad as it sounds, through watching him, I come to believe that in order to live a better life, I had to go take it. If I wanted that life, I had to go take it. But nobody would give it to me. I had to go take it. And that's what would happen in the years to come. Things I see my dad and my uncles do, guys from our neighborhood, I started to mimic. I wanted to fill up boxes full of money. I watched them literally sit in the living room after the Mexican dudes left and they took all the weed with them. I watched them with these big brown boxes, boxed up boxes of money. They counted it, been there for hours counting. And now they're grabbing it and just picking this money up and putting it inside these big brown boxes. Like it's nothing. Like they're packing up old bed sheets or something. But this is real money. This is the first time I've ever seen money. I'm not used to seeing this. I'm used to us. My mom counting change out to get cigarettes. And my dad wasn't a smoker, but he would smoke a lot of weed. I remember watching him scramble up to get a sack. And going from that, him driving an old beat up pickup truck to them having a truck that had won awards. To my mom having 77 Fleetwoods. Us living in this big house with bathrooms and all these different rooms. I'm buying 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers, new vehicles, all because he got out there and got it. That would be the mindset that would follow me up until prison, up until many years in prison. I had that same mindset. And that was all because of something I learned as a child. One of my first licks, or should you say, alleged licks, alleged robberies, wasn't like most people would think of. It wasn't plain. And that's usually how these type of things work out. It's not something you plan. It's just an opportunity that you see, an opportunity that presents itself, and you kind of seize the moment, to say the least. Now, at one point, my cousins didn't live very far from us, just a couple miles. My dad was, him and his brother were pretty close. My dad's brother was one of his only friends, one of the only people that kind of understood how crazy he was. You know, it's my dad's brother. It's my uncle. We go over there one day, and when my dad would smoke, they didn't like us to be in the house, and they'd send us outside. My uncle and them and my cousins and them were the only white kids in this entire neighborhood. That's just the facts of that. There were, when we got sent out the house to play, we were the white kids. Most of them were white kids. So it'd be us, a bunch of black kids. I remember there was a Spanish kid out there, but we stuck out. And, you know, and it was treacherous. With us being the little white kids in the neighborhood, we had to fight a lot. Man. We just walk down the street, be hanging out, somebody start picking on us, and it turn into a fight, right? So we go there this day in particular, and then the smoke is us outside. We go back behind my uncle's house is this alley that's notorious for drug dealers, prostitutes, drug addicts. And there was this old beat up car that you could tell at one point somebody was working on. They just kind of, I don't know, the person got locked up, died, or whatever. But now in this alleyway off to the side behind this person's house, this old primer gray car sitting, right? All types of windows been busted and stuff, guns out the interior. I remember we would get inside of it, act like we were driving, and see prostitutes take dudes in the car, drug addicts get in the car to get high. Little dope boys from out there would get in this car, bag up. So I'm real familiar with this car, right? The trunk doesn't latch. Somebody's like drug the lockout, so the trunk just comes up and down. You close it, but it doesn't latch.
Yeah, it's a slow night tonight.
We're out back in the backyard.
What's up, nobody, man?
And I'm and I see this dude all the way in the alleyway, and he's standing out there in the corner. Now we've been out back a couple hours now, just being kids, right? Being young. They used to tell us because we'd always get in trouble, we'd always get fighting. But this nigga told us, man, don't leave the yard, y'all stay close by. Going down the street, down the central, whatever they do, we shot out there fighting, stay in the yard. So all right, so we're out back, more or less in the alleyway. I guess you consider that the yard as well. But I see this dude, he's down there hustling. Cars keep stopping, people keep coming up to him on foot. And I watched him for the longest time. Not
Oh, yeah?
realizing I was watching him,
That's cool.
but I was. I was just watching him. Then at one point, I see him walk down the alleyway, go to that old car, lift that trunk up, take the money and stuff he had in his pockets. Some of them was still, I guess he didn't take it all out. Put it in the trunk of the car inside of a bag, like a food bag. Got one of them plastic bags, tied a knot, like almost like a plastic food line, a grocery store bag. Then I seen him take other stuff out of the trunk and put it in his pocket. And he headed back down the alleyway to the corner right there. When he got to the corner this time, he stood there for a couple minutes, made some sales, and then he cut down the street. I guess went to the other corner of the state. Curiosity gets the best of me. I got ran in my blood. I was little, I could run. So after he's been going down the block for a couple minutes, I run down the alleyway and I look down, around the corner of the building. And I see he's like 2 blocks down. He's a good way. He's probably 100 feet from where I'm at. And this car's 35, 40 feet from me. So I run back to the car and I open the trunk and I reach in. I grab that plastic bag, and then there's another bag. I grab that bag, take off running. My cousins are with me. We all run back down to the house. And I go and hide in a big pile of leaves, right? I don't want to mess with it. I've been taught at an early age that you do something like that, just get it off of you and deal with it later. So I see dude over there, we're still playing in the backyard and stuff. He comes down there and he's looking in the trunk, he's panicking, he's frantic. You can see it, he's flipping out, and he takes off off running down the alleyway and back up the block. I don't know if he thought one of the smokers, somebody out there hit him. But what he didn't think was the little kids over there came and took my stuff. He was thinking more along the lines of one of these adults out there, Jack, right? Bunch more dudes show up. I'm guessing his homeboys and them. He went down to like a little corner store down there and got on the phone. Because we kept running down the alleyway and people to see what he was doing. He's on the phone at the corner store. 3, 4 more dudes pull up in cars. They go down in the alleyway, they check the car, it's all gone. And now they disperse. I guess in their mind, they figured out who did it, which wasn't who did it. And I don't know what happened, who they thought it was, but they all left when I guess they were shooting who they thought it was car. So it's starting to get dark. Go up on the back steps of the porch, and I have my cousins in there watch my dad, my uncle, aunt, make sure none of them come out the house. And I rip open his bag, and this one bag has got a whole bunch of money. It's the money he's been getting from the hand-to-hand sale. Now, this other bag's got a bunch of crack in it, a bunch of weed. So, I mean, a bunch of talking like a couple ounces of crack bagged up in 20s.
I'm listening to Jay Williams.
And there's a whole bunch of weed inside this bag. Ounces, quarters, nicks, dimes. He was out there, you know, selling crack and selling weed. I would end up giving it up with my cousin. I think I got like $1,200 after we split it 4 ways. Had a bunch of sacks of crack, a bunch of dime bags, nick bags, you know, weed, some quarters of weed and stuff. We split the ounces up. That would be one of my first licks. I remember I went to school and I was trying to sell crack. And this is middle school. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. You know? It's like this dude is like legitimately in school trying to sell crack to 13 or 14-year-olds. And then I would start to find out, once people found out, you know, I went back to my neighborhood, people around there found out I had it.
Races can be decided by 1,000th of a second. The last thing we need to be thinking about in those moments is when athletes are racing at 90 miles per hour.
Older guys started coming around. I didn't really know what I had, but I was selling. Now that I look back on it, oh man, he was getting grams for like 20. I didn't know anything about it. I knew about the weeds, so you couldn't get me the weeds. I didn't know anything about bread. And I ran through that stuff. I blew the money on dumb stuff. I would go to the mall and I would shop and I would buy do stuff with my little homeboy, do and then I would come home with it, and my mom would be like, "Where'd you get this? You ain't got no money and I just robbed this dude stuff out the back of his car and filled my pockets up. And that would be one of many, many licks, but it always gets worse. It just escalates. A lot of times it doesn't start with violence, but it ends with violence. As you get many years into the game and deeper into the game, those opportunities just to run up and steal it aren't going to be that easy to come upon. Most times, when it's there, you got to go get it. You got to go take it. And that's what it would lead me into was take it. And I told you I've been wrong. I know what it's like to have a pistol pushed in my face, and all you can think is, I'm going to die. They're going to kill me. They don't have masks on. I see everybody's face. The only reason they would rob me without a mask is if they don't worry about me telling somebody because they're going to kill me. And ironically enough, the first time I got robbed at gunpoint, which would be the only time I ever got robbed at gunpoint, I ran home afterwards. I came in, my mom said I was pale as a ghost. What's wrong? I mean, my socks, my shoes. I had the Nike Cortezes on. Shoes, my hat, jersey, I had weed out of my pocket. And my mom's like, we need to call the cops. I was like, no, don't call the cops. I understood I had to charge it to them. wasn't a cop call, wasn't going to call the cops. But I was still going to want to do the same thing. Like I said years ago, stealing it wasn't really an option. There was some things we did. We found out there was stuff in people's houses, illegal stuff. So we wait till they went home, run up in there, go around, come through a window, whatever, steal it all, and make our escape into the night. But those opportunities became fewer and fewer. So now we got to a point where I don't know where it's at. I know who's got it. We got to go take it. Like by force. Are you willing to get down? And it never felt good. Doing it never felt good. I guess we pretended it did. We got all hyped, amped up in front of each other because of the adrenaline that came with it, bragging amongst each other. Man, you see what I did? Like that type of stuff as young boys. But looking back on it, it never felt good. And I know because I knew what it felt like to be on the opposite end of that gun. I've talked about Pete before, right? And his homeboy T. I'm just gonna leave his name at Pete. I used to love hanging out with Pete. Whenever I was with him, we was doing was being into stick ups, robbing and stealing, whatever. He made crazy money. That was his thing. That was his full-time job was to rob and steal. Like I said, I loved hanging out with him because I knew I was going to make money. But at the same time, I hated hanging out with him. You never knew really.
Alright, man. Love you too.
He pulls up on the wall from Frankie's house, right? Just
Have a good night, nobody, man.
as usual, stolen. Calls me another dude. Come in. What's the word? Car stolen, always is. Trying to hit a lick. It's famous word. Trying to hit a lick. Get what you got. You trying to go or not, bro? Yeah, you ask a lot of questions. You trying to get down or what? I gotta tell you what's to get there. You down or what? Yeah, I'm good. I ain't fucking with Joe. There's a bunch of us standing out in front of Frankie's house. My mother was so we get in the car with me. You drive the streets where he been staying there. We go inside his little apartment. Because he was all the way out of his phone. Bad anger issues. You be in his apartment. I remember standing in like the little hallway when we first come in and seeing bullet holes through the door where P had shot his own door with a gun, right? And then most of the sheetrock was beat down inside the apartment. I remember seeing a baseball bat hanging out of the living room ceiling, right? He was just crazy. When we go to his apartment, we smoke a little bit. And Sizzle said, I've seen it. There was somebody, I've seen it all. Couldn't hit the lick right there. There's too many people. But we're gonna go there tonight. Front door to the back door, let everybody down, take everything. How much weed we talking, man? It's a lot of weed, Jay. A lot of weed, a lot of money. Like, we own that. So we strap up, allegedly, get guns. We leave the house. The only plan we've got is that one of us is gonna knock on the front door, and when we go to answer the front door, two of us gonna be at the back door. We kick the back door in and run up on them and pin them in the living room. But we leave P's house, it is still daylight outside. So we can't just do it in daylight when we wait till it's dark. We'll post up in this neighborhood. P was infamous for going to any block, any corner, wherever dudes were hustling there. And he was just park, walk down there.
I know certain trolls be watching me, and
He actually got off on it, hoping somebody would do something about it, hoping he could bust it
yeah,
out, hoping somebody would challenge it. So P was famous for just doing what he wanted to just talking crap. So we parked the car blocks over. Where we going? We'll walk down this corner, we'll hustle right until it gets dark. He had a bunch of stuff on him to get robbed, somebody else for him to get rid of. So we'll be out here. This car's going all day, we'll catch his sales. All right, man. So I post up with him on the corner, my hoodie, hands in my hoodie, got my hood rolled up. For her, 3 hours, man, we just stood out there, bullshitting, smoking blunts, drinking beers. This corner while caught all these sales coming, right? Nobody said nothing. Everybody around there moving, bust a gun, look down there, no peas on the corner. They're staying down there, right? A little bit later that night, that's the next one, 9, 10 o'clock. Come on. These have got off everything we need to sell. Now let's go hit this link. This is why we're here. So we all got guns on us and we take off walking down this alleyway. And I'm like, yo, we can't just rob these people with our faces out. Gotta cover our faces. Like, trying to go to jail? Yeah, you right, you right. So P's got this Gucci sweater on. The Gucci sweaters that had all different stripes on them. He takes some rips off. He takes his lighter, burns 2 eye holes in it, pulls it over his head. Now he's got a mask, right? I got on 2 shirts. So tied around my face, like a little spot where I can see. Walking down this alleyway, he ends up. Right? Well, as we're walking, got these guns out down by our side. We're approaching his house. Fast black dude, backpacks, right? That time to run. They got guns. We come face to face, and he's ready to bang out right in his alleyway. Now these dudes got masks on, they got guns, and it's crazy. But they're in a rush. They're trying to get by us. He's more or less like, what y'all doing out here, man? With the guns? Why y'all got y'all's face covered? What's in the bags? Like, he's always starting some shit. Here he is once again, messing with dudes that got guns in their hands, trying to get us all jammed up. We're supposed to be going to hit this lick. You messing with these dudes in the alleyway that came from somewhere. They got their faces covered. They got backpacks on, pistols. They're running by us. He wants to jack them. So we get him, hey man, come on man, let's just go here and get this shit done. We get some butterflies here. Let's get up out of here. Let's get part of the plane. Try to jack dudes in the alleyway.
Unlike other values, on these new sites, it's more meal for your money.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeca.
Nubeca is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with prostate cancer that is spread to other parts of the body in response to a medical or surgical treatment that lowers testosterone. It is not known if Nubeca is safe and effective in females or children. In a prostate cancer clinical study, Nubeca reduced the risk of cancer getting worse by almost half. You and your doctor will decide if Nubeca is right for you. Nubeca may cause serious side effects, including heart disease and seizure. Tell your doctor right away if you have chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breath, loss of consciousness, or seizure. Nubeca can harm unborn babies and cause loss of pregnancy. Use effective birth control during treatment for 1 week after the last dose of Nubeca. Common side effects of Nubeca were increase in liver function tests, decreased white blood cells, and feeling more tired than usual.
Harold's passions give him focus. Changes, but your love doesn't have to. Talk to your doctor about Nubeca.
So we go to the back door. One of the dudes goes running to the front door. And as we're standing there, I'm waiting to, it's kind of quiet at nighttime, waiting to hear a knock. So he's gonna knock real loud so we can hear it out back. I heard him knock. We don't hear nothing. We don't hear no movement in the house. Like I said, we're waiting to just kick this back door. The back door, the door's ajar. The frame is busted. I heard him knock again. Boom, 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 boom. Real loud, right? Still, you don't hear the movement. I take my elbow, got the gun with it, push the door in, the lock class, all that framework, all that's broken. Somebody's already kicked this door in. Push the door in, look in the kitchen, don't see nobody. We got up, we went to the living room. All the people in this house are tired of laying in the living room. How did we just walk in on them, man? Went over to the front door, took my sleeve, opened the door knob. Homeboy, yeah, he comes in. These people have already been robbed. Here we stand with our face covered. People tired of the living room floor, right? All the adults in this house have been selling out the drug house. The house is ransacked. Everything's flipped over. Entertainment center. The couch cushions are pulled up. We go throughout the house. The whole house is flipped upside down. And dude laying on the floor the whole time was going, yo, what's up, man? What y'all doing? We got robbed. We already got robbed. We got robbed. He's putting pressure on. Where's that? Where's that? It's clear as day that they're tied up. They didn't tie themselves up. The dudes we passed in the alleyway. Got the same idea we did. Just got there a little quicker than we did. Same night we played our league. They playing their league. I'm guessing they lived out there. And they ran up in the house. Was coming down the alleyway. We was coming down the alleyway. We passed each other. He grabs a bunch of little odds and ends, things worth value. Wasn't here before. I checked down the street. Grabs the car, get in the car. Put my face and shit. I'm just sitting in the car like, this is a dog eat dog world. It's real out here. How do you go to rob somebody? Show up, and you be tied up and already robbed. Some freaky shit. We didn't go back around the side of the neighborhood for a while. We did drive out of the house here and there. I guess the people got scared straight after that. Didn't see them with drug activity, didn't hear anything about them hustling anymore. Maybe they took such a major hit they couldn't afford to re-up. Whatever the case was, we went there and met with every intent.
What's up, Sicko? What's up, Big Splitter?
Looking back, yes, we should have followed these legal and try to jack the dudes that were running by us. Because everything we were going to get, they already. You know what I'm about to say next? Makes a lot of sense because it's not very common. With what I'm about to say. Even though I lived a life of crime and I did everything I shouldn't be doing, I always kept a job. I always tried to have a job. Always worked construction, framing crews, paint crews, masonry crews, different construction sites. I worked. So here would be all day. I work. I get off work and then I engage in all types of legal activity after hours. I used the job to make sure the bills were paid. But with the job, that's about all I could do to pay the bills. So I would do other things outside of work. Rob, steal, sell narcotics, do all these different, illicit activities to bring in more money. We fast forward a couple of years down the line from that incident that night, with P and them in that house. I'm living out in an apartment complex we call Old Mexico. And that wasn't the name I gave it. That was just what everybody called it out there because it was a Spanish community. Almost, I would say 90% of that community was Spanish people. And then the rest was black, there was some people, some white people spoke here and there, right? Robberies out there were rampant. There was no brain at the time that there was a lot of illegal immigrants out there. They couldn't obtain bank accounts. They would, be deep in these apartments. So sometimes I'm in apartments where there's 15 people living in this one bedroom apartment. There's little cots and beds and living room. A lot of, Spanish people live there. They couldn't do the bank accounts because they're undocumented. So they kept large amounts of cash on them. It seemed like every single night you would go outside, the cop would flop out and be over questioning somebody because somebody had got
Look out your window. I'm blazing up the endo.
I had homeboys that didn't live out there that would come over here. If they see an opportunity to present itself, they would jump for it. So here you have me working the daytime, leaving my neighborhood while I'm living in an apartment complex to go to other places and commit crimes. And then my homeboys come over while I live because they ain't got no respect for me or the neighborhood. I see that now. They would rob people. I'm walking with another homeboy. I'm gonna leave his name out. He's dead now. Rest in peace, man. But I walked with him one night and I used to drink these Colt 45 double malt. That's what they were called. Colt 45 double malt, 40 ounces. A lot of them. Shout out to Billy D. So we walk up to the store. We get some 40s, right? Homeboys got the gun on him. Anytime you walk out there, they kept a gun on you because they wouldn't just rob the Spanish dudes. They were robbing anybody they caught slipping out there. So you had to keep a gun on. The store's a good little height, maybe a mile and a half. We cut through the apartment complex and through the backside and alleyways and down streets till we got to the store.
Apartments.com gives landlords the tools to manage your rentals with ease. It's like having a whole team of yous. Hey, Jen. Generating that lease. I'm sorry, what's in the microwave? Apartments.com. The list of place.
What in the hell is this?
I can't believe it's not butter.
New and improved.
Not butter.
Spoon, thank you.
Me. This is really rich. Any rich you need a prenup.
Oh, it's actually Nutri-Rich, rich in vitamins A, D, E, and B12.
Basically every letter in the alphabet. What are you? A genius panini. I can't believe it's not butter.
We go in, we get the beers and everything. Just, I think we were smoking Phillies at the time. A couple boxes of Phillies, 2 old blunts. Come back down the street, and we're walking down this sidewalk, and there's a Spanish dude, like kind of drunk, standing out front of this apartment. And you can hear a whole bunch of other people inside the apartment. But this dude is intoxicated. Like, he's standing there, like, holding a beer, swaying. Now you can spot a drunk person when you see him. My homeboy says, "Yo, I'm about to hit dude." Nah, chill, man. I live out here, man. You live way over there. Man. It's the opposite side of the farm complex. Like, man, you good, man. Dude, look at him. You know he got the money. You're about to get it. Whatever, man. So I'm walking with him. My homeboy trots off a little bit in front of me. Runs up on the dude. Don't say nothing. Runs up straight up on him. I didn't like kicking with this dude because he was real violent. And he would always set the tone with violence. He used to tell me, man, you gotta let him know shit's real right from the gate. Like, you gotta let them know that it can go down. So he runs up on Spanish dude, standing there holding his beer, swearing, he smacks him in the head. Boom! Knocks him over the bush. Dude's and drop the beer. He don't know what's going on. He's incoherent, intoxicated, trying to push himself up out the walls and stuff and figure out what's going on. And what this is gonna give it up, give it up. He runs his pocket, takes all his money. Give it a necklace, give it a watch. Dude don't want to come up off the jewelry. The jewelry's got, silver value. He takes the stuff in. I think this dude a bunch of times with this gun until the dude is stretched all the way out and can't fight back and takes the watch from him. I didn't play no part. I just stood there and he kind of just like, damn. So after that, we take off, cut behind the backside of the building, and we're running. All I can think, and it's crazy to say, you can't be a criminal with a conscience, but I actually was a criminal with a conscience. Like I never enjoyed the feeling of when somebody got hurt. I didn't enjoy the feeling of seeing what he just did the dude, smack him all upside his head with a 45. Like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like hearing that dude bleed and keep telling me, like, pretty much in Spanish that this is a family heirloom. This is something that's giving him my family. Don't take it, don't take it, don't take it. So we get back to the apartment, right? We get in there, my homeboys, counting all the money, got a bunch of money. He's counting all the money he got off the dude. He's got the dude's jewelry and stuff. Throws it on the table. And I'm more or less a little irritated that he did this. The dude did this around where we lived. At this point, I wasn't super active in the streets. I was more or less just selling things I shouldn't be selling. I was trying to fall back from the robbery stuff. My conscience was just, it was too much. I'm not a bad dude, but in doing bad things, it made me feel like a bad person. I was trying to stray away from it. It wasn't doing it. So he counts out his money and stuff. I didn't help with the money. I didn't help with the robbery, so I didn't expect to be off of it. When he leaves, he like, hey, man, keep this little bullshit. Throws the jewelry on the table in the living room. So I'm leaving it. For the next few days, I would go to work, come in at night, do what I'm gonna do at the nighttime. I remember just sitting there watching TV and looking at this jewelry laying on the table in the living room, swinging. Hasn't been moved. I think we might have moved it when we moved ashtrays and stuff, set up here there, but it's still just laying on the table in a little pile, right? I felt just terrible about it. Like hearing that dude plead and see everything that's in place. I know how I feel. It's a terrible feeling when somebody comes along and takes something from you that's not there, especially in that manner. So it's late night, after midnight. Everybody else in the house is asleep. I'm downstairs on the couch. And shorts on, and socks and white beater. Laying on the couch, smoking, changes good channels. I keep looking over this jewelry on the table. And it just starts to eat at me, hearing the dude's head, his voice over and over in my head. Don't take it. Don't take it. Papa, you know, just saying, nagging, nagging. My conscience just started to get the best of me. Digging it. I sit up on the couch, look at the jewelry, and I'm gonna get this stuff back. But you can't just go knock on the door. Hey, I was here the other day, my homeboy Dusty Richie and Rob Jr. I like to get that stuff back to you. Yeah, them dudes were, I'm sure, real deep up inside of there. Love for us to come out. Or be able to call the police, whatever. So I got to thinking, like, how can I return this without implicating myself? Sat there a little longer, went in the kitchen, found a Ziploc baggie, used some little dish rags to open the baggie. I didn't want to touch it with my hands. Held the baggie with a dish rag, went in the room and got the jewelry out, put it inside the baggie, sealed the little baggie up, threw a hoodie on, threw a beanie on, got dressed, put on her black jeans, red symbols, made my way through the apartment complex. Now, in the front of our apartment complex, on our door, they had a slot, like a mail slot. Where a mailman would just walk up, lift the slot, and drop the mail.
Someone join the panel, join the panel, join the panel,
So I was standing
join.
across from
Join the panel, join the panel, join the panel, join.
So I was standing across from this apartment where Rob knew that I was, just standing there smoking, trying not to be, too noticeable. There's nobody out here. It's quiet. Crickets, something, little stuff in the nighttime, flutters of the bats in the air, whatnot, wind, traffic off in the distance. And I'm looking at this apartment, I'm like, thinking I'm gonna sit on the porch, come by out there, see it, and steal it. So I walk over to, across the street, look around, nobody's, looking, all the lights are off, all the lights off in this apartment. So I go up to the door, I listen, standing on the steps, I don't hear nothing. I lift up the mail slot real easy, I push it back. I take off on down the sidewalk. Go back to my apartment, finish up what I was watching, went to sleep. I guess that was my way of trying to make things right, but not feel more not just bad about the situation. There's a lot of stories I can't tell that I won't never tell. These are just some of the ones I feel I should tell. Not after everything.
What's up, Buttons?
I need you to please pay attention to what I'm saying next and listen. Don't ever take this as glorification or as something that you might. Never do you have the right to take something that belongs to the next one, whether it's illegal or illegal. It's his. You want something, get out there and go work. If you're doing bad, get a second job. Many nights I almost didn't make it. But many times that these things went south, and I was lucky to get out of there with my head still. Lucky to get out of there with a heartbeat. But I still. It would take me going through a decade in the penitentiary.
Chillin', chillin', chillin'.
To finally mature into unlearn the things that I was taught at a young age. I thought at a young age through watching the people that taught me. I thought that was acceptable. And even going into my teenage years, knowing right from wrong. You're gonna do what you see the people around you do. I look back on it now. I can't believe that was who I was. I've apologized. I'm sorry to anybody I've ever hurt, anybody that's ever fallen victim to the badness that I had going on. I will forever have a debt with karma I've got to pay. I feel like no matter how much good I do in this world, karma's always going to be there for me. The last year, there's no explanation. Comes calling, comes. You never had something stolen from you? How that feel? Better have somebody hurt you. Think about it. So you go out and do something. I mean, it works for this stuff. And even if you know, no matter what he's caught up in, kind of legal activity. What happened? Well, then the intentions of doing this and doing that, get your life to where you get caught, get settled. I mean, caught several times in the condition of robberies, active robberies, and went off and done time for it. And it would take me a decade to grow into myself, find out who I really was, to find out that I was that person. The whole entire time I was doing all that, I was running around pretending to be. I was living my life as who I become, and not who I should be. Just say I started things and start talking. And Wednesdays,
What's up, motherfucker?
I can't wait for that.
What's up?
But they were talking to you.
Same old shit, different day.
Stop doing that. Stop somebody from blowing up hurt somebody or getting put in handcuffs and sent off to the penitentiary.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Having to deal with loved ones dying like
Was
bullshit.
getting ready to take bets on how long it was gonna be before you fell asleep on stream.
Yeah, what do you think?
I would say probably like 30 more minutes if no one else joins. And I just go mute.
Always.
Probably.
Hell yeah, I got my security sheet up, dog.
Which you search by architectural style. So you want something that matches your style.
Hell yeah, it's even blue.
Choice of paint styles. Everything from mid-century
Story as far as where stuff goes. Incarceration.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I hear that. Fucking A. Fucking A, man.
Yeah, it was nice out today. I spent a lot of time outside.
Real homeboy.
Yeah.
Why the long face?
Hell yeah, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like 52 degrees. And
Uh,
then it's supposed to snow on Wednesday.
Months ago. You handle it? Like,
When it was just almost 70 degrees today, it was 69.
that was my bullshit.
Damn, who's sending you a message, motherfucker?
that's my phone charging.
I told you to find out. I mean,
It's my charger. My charger stopped working. Damn it.
what up? Where am I from? Why? Because yellow and black. Nah, I don't bang. I can't wear my hat like this. Damn, it's a whole lot of people. I can't wear it like that. I can't turn it that way. Good now?
Who's that? Ed Gein?
Tripping.
Yep.
Mine?
The Butcher of Plainfields?
Yep.
Oh, y'all think I'm somewhere else? I'm lying about everything. I just like the hat. I like the color. Gotta get me killed around here. Cousin ain't telling me about this shit on my head. What? Oh shit. I'm out.
Yeah, I think someone's selling a piece of the barbed wire fence from his farm for like fucking $200.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy
Yep.
it?
No, they're selling dirt from his grave site, all kinds of shit, bro. Shit's crazy. What's up, Buttons? We just got to do the over and under. Over 30 minutes or under 30 minutes.
Less than 30 minutes, Button says.
Yeah, same here. Just relaxing.
These are things that initially come to your head, to your mind, to your brain. Think about that. A lot of y'all don't.
Watching some fucking, what is it? Contraband seized on the fucking Discovery Channel.
I don't care.
Way less than 30.
Watching some fucking, what is it? Contraband seized on the fucking Discovery Channel.
Way less than 30.
Some fucking, what is it? Contraband seized on the fucking Discovery Channel. Damn, I could hear myself echo in your.
I'm sorry. That's my. I was watching on my TV. It's my surround sound.
Yeah, you gotta put that shit on mute.
I did.
Oh, fuck.
No, I ain't got to.
Today we're gonna get into them just
Gang gang.
Gang, gang.
thank you for wanting to do something. Thank you for starting beating up on the game. You got all those homeboys. Oh, sorry. Better not. Better keep your hands to yourself.
Like, the top of my table looks like a fucking roach graveyard. Holy shit. It does. I'm like looking at it like, holy fuck balls. Wow.
Without further ado, guys, no, I don't think it's summer. Back in the 90s, created a whole bunch of problems, a whole bunch of warrants.
Well, I wasn't even seeing Stu comment at all.
Might catch me in Illinois, might catch me in North Carolina, all over the games in Virginia. But I remember they had the Southside Bloods out here. The majority of them were white dudes. I would say 99.9% of this game was white dudes. I didn't know at the time. This was watching. It was 100% cap. It was all made up. I hadn't seen active games in streets like that. I would.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Philly prisons, or say Philly jails.
Somebody rolling.
They gonna win prison.
Yeah, but no one wants his mother's grave dirt, Stu.
This game. I seen it.
Yes, Stu.
But I had the same thoughts that I did. I told you about the street game. I seen the NBA. Which now that I know he was making much more prison it wasn't. And I was looking at it, that single tap into family.
Did you turn your comments on to all comments? That might be why you can't see Stu, but every once
Oh
in a
yeah,
while.
no, I did, but see, I can't do that on my TV. I don't think.
You should be able to.
I don't know. I haven't looked. I can do it like when I cast it from my phone to my TV. I can do it.
This shit's official. Everywhere you look, you see dudes from the squad. I'm not talking about
Because like, yeah, I have an Android TV.
I don't know. I don't never cast shit to my TV.
Well, I like if I want to type, I have to cast it or like be on two different devices simultaneously.
Yeah, you have to watch it on your TV and then be on your phone to chat.
Or see, like right now, like I'm going over to play Fortnite on my TV because I'm on here on my phone.
Yeah, I just get on my phone, watch that shit on my phone. Since I broke my tablet, I dropped that bitch and it don't work.
I have a touchscreen laptop.
Yeah, I used to have a laptop. Fried it.
I
Said fuck.
don't even know where mine is. Like I put it somewhere and I don't know where it's in here somewhere. Fuck yeah, Coke. It's so sexy.
It's them shissy lungs he's got.
I couldn't cope like that. Shit. Take that back. I probably will. I probably will just because I said that. like, it's like for real though. I probably will. Earlier, I was on here watching from my console. Fire in the hole. Man, I'm gonna put some like turquoise in my hair tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like right around my roots. I'm gonna put turquoise. It has too much blue in it. I don't like that much blue. Like my eyes are blue. I don't like that much blue in my hair.
So just do like the blue highlights.
Well, no, I do my roots. Look, I'm like I have a lot of Native American in me, so my roots are non-pigmented white. So like I can do my roots any color, but like pinks and reds and oranges and shit like that don't look good on me because it makes my skin tone look like it washes out. So I do like usually turquoise because that's my favorite color. My birthstone too. Where's my lighter? Wish somebody would come play Fortnite with me. Anybody, any fucking body.
A bunch of people that used to come on here in the unbreaded used to play Fortnite. Like, what was it? Anonymous, Zai, Gruffman, Krusty used to play Fortnite.
I don't know those people.
Well, you know Anonymous. And then Zai, the one chick that's always on here playing RuneScape.
Well, I've sit and listened to them. Yes. And how do you know I know Anonymous?
So, I mean, Custom used to play Fortnite, but he sucked.
Who did? I know he was actually no, he was actually pretty good. He was getting pretty good because he was playing with me, and like, I don't suck. I'm level 3, almost 335.
Yeah, I ain't played Fortnite in forever.
Okay, we'll go sign in. If you hurry up, I'm done.
I used to play when I went over to my homie's house, and then I used to play on the kids' Switch every once in a while.
Okay, well, why don't you download it on your phone and I'll wait on you?
Because I don't want to download it on my phone. It takes up too much space.
Well, fuck.
That means I'd have to get rid of my Warframe.
Man, there's some apps I just won't get rid of. Fuck that. But then there's some that's like, dude, I thought I already got rid of that one. Like in the Hotel Havoc 3, it's a roguelike game. I got like 105 crowns in there.
So what you doing, Custom? Sleeping?
I told you before.
Nope, I'm still awake.
If I can see you now, Stu.
I'm sure you are still awake. I ain't heard you mouth breathing yet. Breathing up all the goddamn white man's air.
Fuck that, goddammit. I get some of it. I get a white woman's air. I'll share though. Sharing is caring. I think anytime now we're gonna hear him knock out. I'm gonna change my avatar picture. It's what my hair usually looks like. Not looking for it.
You might want to hit your inhaler, bro.
Damn, yeah. Or you can use mine, shit. I got a steroid one. That's the color my hair usually is.
It looks like it's almost got like a green color to it.
Yeah, it's turquoise. They're like blue green.
Punch the side of his head.
I don't know. I do my hair all kinds. A couple weeks ago, or like a month or so ago, I had the top of it blue, and then the tips of it like crimson red. But it was like ombre, so it was like faded into each other.
Make a little leeway of getting up. Other dudes that aren't originally something, we're going to start painting them on. Yeah. We made our way.
Dustin coughs so much because he be smoking them Cali mids.
And
That Reggie Bush.
I don't be smoking no Reggie. Fuck that. I'm too fucking bougie to be smoking Reggie. Way too bougie to be smoking on some Reggie. If I have to pick a seed, I haven't seen a seed in so long that if I have to pick a seed, I might get it fit. Probably not because it'll be like, oh my god, it's a seed, look.
I ain't seen no regular weed in like 15 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say like regular weed. What the fuck is regular weed anymore? I remember when you used to get a 4-finger sack for fucking $20.
And then the worst thing is seeing is like some outdoor weed. That's the only chance
Well,
I
you know,
see
that's
getting
bad. That's bad if they don't know how to grow it. Because if they don't rinse the roots, then that's when you get that nasty ass taste.
Yeah, it's just that's the weed that you find the seeds in around here, really.
I haven't seen no seeds in like 20 years.
And then occasionally you'll get one or two from the dispensary every once in a while in a bag.
I don't go to the dispensary. I've dealt with the same weed guy for like 30 plus years.
Shit, it's cheaper to buy the weed here at the dispensary than it is to buy it off somebody.
Not here yet. I'm in Minnesota. It's not cheaper here yet.
I mean, we could go to the dispensary and get a $19 ounce of weed.
I know that's how my bestie is. My bestie lives in Detroit.
Yeah, that's 45 minutes south of where I live at.
Yeah, she lives in Detroit. Like I go there sometimes in the summer.
Yeah, you got to buy your weed here when you come here.
I do. I buy my dabs there.
And then drive that shit back.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, if you go up and over, you know, you stay in Michigan and Minnesota. You know, go up through Iron Mountain and all that shit. Duluth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then cut through Wisconsin.
No, you don't even hit Wisconsin. You go above it.
We always just cut through.
Fuck Wisconsin. Fuck Wisconsin. That's home for the fucking fat people. Yeah, Wisconsin is home of the fat people. I'm sorry, but don't tell me you're in Wisconsin.
Nah, I live in Flint, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan, okay. I know a couple people live in Flint.
And then I got friends that live up in the UP in Baraga and Lance.
I gotta if my best friend's brother, he lives in Gaylord.
Yep, I got a friend that lives there.
Don't tell me his name is Shane.
No. And I got fucking friends that live in Sault Ste. Marie and in Kinross, right across the street from the prison.
And I got Centerline, Warren, Detroit, Adrian. The
UP's nice as fuck. Besides, it gets cold. as fuck and too much snow in the wintertime.
Dude,
But it's beautiful in the fucking summertime though.
that's how it is here in the summertime. Shit.
Yeah, I've been to Minnesota once.
You heard of the Mayo Clinic?
Huh?
You know where the Mayo Clinic is?
No, we went there to pick some shit up and then drive it back to Michigan.
No, do you know where it is?
Do I know where it is?
Yeah, in Minnesota.
Nah. I
Yeah.
forget where we went. It was a while ago. We were doing hot shot loads or whatever, so we're picking shit up and delivering it.
I'm actually dyeing my hair as we speak.
We picked what the fuck did we picked up a shipping container and then drove that shit to Chicago.
I love going to Chicago. They got some of the best Mexican food over in Mexican town.
Shit, they got good deep dish pizza.
Uh-huh. That's true too. They're like, okay, they're like 5.5 hours from me.
Yeah,
No,
we could make it.
Kansas City is fucking 5.5 hours from me.
We could make it from Flint to Chicago in 5.5 to 6 hours, depending on traffic.
You know, that's the difference in.
It's even quicker than that if you take the ferry across. But that shit cost like $300 the last time we were gonna do it.
Are you sleeping?
No. I'm still up.
One of us gonna check. You're gonna beat that 30 minutes. You're gonna be last like 35 minutes, aren't you?
Hey, the people in Jackson, you know, Stu, are they in the prison?
The name of this color is sea witch.
Right on. I just know there's a big prison there
Where?
in Jackson, Michigan.
Oh. There's one down in Iowa too, in Anamosa.
Yeah, one in Ionia. Yeah, my cousin was locked up in both of them. Jackson and the one in Ionia.
Yeah, that's in Anamosa. Anamosa, Iowa.
Their plan was to make direct sales to U.S. customers.
Oh shit! Fucking KJ Riddle wants you to be a judge, dude. You should do it.
They're just gonna troll you.
Really? KJ Diddle and Will Biddle.
Who's that?
They're from the Bender Boys Domination Station.
Oh,
The good news is that with Gusto, finally 1099 mini season automatic.
I still was stuff over there saying that hurry up and get each one I got you. My son is some bullshit. I didn't lie to him. I just didn't tell him what I was going on. I didn't tell him what wasn't going on. He waits until they call night break. Right? When they call night break, most of the animals go outside. There might be in the summertime when they call night break. Night break is 6:10. Times it goes like late 6:15, 6:30, 8:30. We lock down at 9.
So Vince.
Everybody goes out to night break, and it's something beautiful outside. Trees on the yard, sunset. He waits till the night that all these dudes are going out. Ask me, hey, come over this day, we start my back. Ask me, yeah, I got you, I got you. He comes to the cell, he's already paid for some of the pattern, brings the rest of them with him, sits down. And usually, dudes, when they come in, I would sit with my back facing the door, two stools down. They would sit on the stool in front of me, back over, and my back's facing the door. Your back's facing the door, you're facing the wall. Well, he wanted to face the door and have my back to the wall, his back to the wall. I guess if anybody walked by, they could see his back. Right? He starts to beat the run down, 1.5. I got it's my second prison. And on my first prison, I was in the gym. I got there. One of those things where be in a game, playing the game, time it's got the most numbers that this game. They had that do a lot of time on stuff. I think it's right. And such success goes nice and just the first 10 years, not long after the first year, comes back to the jail. Now you guys have been in this jail for like 4 years. First initially got locked the last time. It's been a first of all the rest of the jail. It's in the jail now. All the drip dudes he kicked with him. None of them were there. They're all off in prison. They went home. The jail is turned over. You're not going to come back to jail 4 years later and keep it the same. They're all gone. You guys have got it. He said he comes to jail this time. Was deep. He said, "Who's where?" He said, "I guess maybe he was lying, trying to cover his own ass." He said, "Dudes were coming in that were clear and not letting it be known." The player said, "Beef your heart." He's coming in. He said, "There was a small. Usually, there's a flash you beef like that. He said, "So when I get to the jail, and they're asking shit where it's like they're straight. So I got down. I just it's like got this big ass snore up on your back. Y'all don't know. Walking is. So you just take a short needle, wrap some thread around it, dip it, just stab the skin out. Stay. I like so you went to jail the first time. Jail Griff got sent off to prison. They almost Griff returned to jail and returned to jail and blood run to jail. So pretty much get rained down by the yeah, it's like so I'm afraid you go like run into dudes ahead and a whole other prison where he never banged on this dude from other prisons. Get shit all the time. Just because you're not in the same prison don't mean that it's not very smart. Dudes from that prison don't end up in this prison. I'm in the middle of doing this back and I got this big ass store that I'm already out. But I put like different store
nice.
space.
Mm.
I'm just doing all the outline trying to make this tattoo. And everybody's supposed to come in for prayer. keeps taking breaks. All this shit's like, you want to take like 5, 10 breaks, smoke 2, and jump back into it. Like, you need to get this shit done. Everybody comes in for night break. So now, when they come for night break, it's a rush to get to the shower. He's like, come back in after count. I'm not finished with it. I told him to take at least 2 sessions. One line in session. I'll get started on some shape, trying to make pro tabs this year. I'm not going to be able to finish it all unless you want to go to after count and come back in.
Oh shit! I'm watching a prison show like Custom
Dear God.
on the fucking Discovery Channel. What's it called? 120 hours behind bars.
Wow.
120 hours? That ain't much.
It's just a fucking TV show, bro. The show only spends 120 hours at each place. Every week it's somewhere different.
We do count everything. They do count. Dude comes over and he's standing there and boy, that's bullshit. Someone's going to store it, hoping that the summer that we about to sell. Somebody's supposed to know. Somebody says, that's cool. Once we get back to the house. You know, so I'm talking about turns the TV on. Just lay back, watching TV. Dude comes in at first.
I'm fucking stoned and I'm fixing to go play Zero Build with a squad that I have no fucking idea who they are. And I can't put my headphones on because I have dye in my hair. I should just do it right and fucking broadcast it, right? Right.
Damn, they called Will and KJ the D team of the Bender Broads.
I'm tattooing on his back. Some ladies glance down his
I've followed them for years.
cities built for the Bible and stuff. That's what Sunshine banks. Just kind of compliment me work. And he just looked and he's like, yo, what did you cover up? I was saying, I'm not trying to get no shit.
KJ Riddle. Are you the one that fucking has me on Fortnite, KJ Riddle? I'm just wondering.
She was like, oh, what is it? She's looking at the old tattoo. And you can see. I know some shit when I was young. I used to think it was saying this thing. But that's a big ass. Oh, I go back, blood. No. I was young. The shit wasn't even validated.
Oh, I'm broadcasting. I'm live on YouTube too. So you guys don't know your. I got the
notification that you went live.
I got the microphone muted so that way it's like, you know. I could wear my headphones, so what did it do? Notify you that I went live?
Yeah.
I'm like nerd girl, you know.
Yeah.
You never know who you find on these games. Fuck around and find somebody like me. That's fucked up. Ask Clown. That's fucked up.
They come in and I'm still back. And now I'm not I can explain.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I have green hair. Like, something's got to be okay with me. I got to be okay with it.
Trash. They beat this dude.
No, there's a reason why I do that. Okay, like, I had to have my jugular vein replaced. So I have like a really bad slasher scar. And I don't like people talking about it, so I dyed my hair turquoise so that way they could talk about that instead.
Yeah.
But that's why I dye my hair like I do. Not because I'm a freaky fucking weirdo. I am a freaky fucking weirdo too, but I mean you know.
That's why it's just now it's just saying, you ain't got no fight. Even if you could have beat myself
Clown, are you sleeping yet?
What?
No, you're not just saying if you were sleeping.
No, not yet. I'm thinking about it. I'm almost sleeping.
He had to show both of us out, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm about to get off here. I got to get up in 5 hours. It's 1 o'clock. I got to get up at 6.
Midnight. Boy, you better get some rest.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to fall asleep here in about 5 minutes.
Right?
All right, later, motherfuckers.
Later.
Whoa.
It's outside of compound, so you're not safe. You know where you go. Well, not only is this happening, but now all the crip dudes have found out that the blood dude used to be crip. Now they done fixed him all the way out. He's no longer blood. They're not messing with him. They can't stand behind somebody just jumps from one game to another game.
I
So
play
now
Fortnite and I cannot hear it because I have it turned down.
blood dude's gonna split him all up. He definitely needs stitches. This shit's gonna take a while to heal. He decides if I go to the hole, I'm safe. You're not safe. Here in Virginia, you're not safe, especially up Greensville. Greensville used to have, when you go to the hole, you get an hour rec each day in the hole, and they would take everybody from the hole, bring them out, and put them in this massive cage together, unhandcuffed. Since then, while I was there, they broke it down into individual dog cages. But at this point in time, it was just one big open cage. So if you want to do that, an issue, you all got your problem or whatever, y'all got sent to the hole the following morning at 8 o'clock. They're gonna call an hour back to go out and pace around the stage. You would think you just got to be there. Outside the stage, in the hole, fighting again the monthly party. So everything that transpired in the cell with this dude trying to get his tattoo covered up, him being a crib, everybody in the pod heard it. That called window body being on. Now the trip dudes walk out. You got bloods in the hole, trips in the hole. Talk to your homeless while they were in the hole once they get off the way. Dude gives it a couple days, he's in the hole, nobody can get to him. See him wreck here. Must be good. Besides one morning, he's go out first. He's all these dudes, blood dudes yelling at him. False flag, you bitch. He's yelling shit. The dudes walk the yard. They walk inside the blood dudes. I'll let the Crips and stand inside the cage and tell them. Homeboy used to be grip, man. Yeah, he upset, claiming that blood, man.
That blood.
Still up the yard, watch all these inside the cage. I think maybe 4 or 5 dudes on the cage at the time. Commenced to whoop his thumbs. Beat him all up, busted his stitches open. That's what man. The hour wreck is up, the car comes up, start take guys back inside the hole. Where the boy is, laying on the ground, beat up, smashed all the way out. Man, you already know what it take with life. But I didn't do the opening like I usually do because I didn't want to give too much away on today's video. Today's video being some of the crazy things I seen guys get caught with unlocked up. Now, a couple different things happened to make me actually think about doing this. We got these Ring doorbell cameras, right? and ring cameras all around my house. And there's a community feed on Ring where you can see videos of people posted. And in doing that, I see guys stealing packages off people's porches, breaking into people's garages, cars, or houses. It made me angry to see it happening. But then once I realized that I'm going through one of those people, so much shame and guilt involved in me. It was a really weird feeling. I truly am ashamed of a lot of the stuff that I did. I don't look forward to explaining to my son, you know, his dad was in prison. I wasn't always the man he now knows. So that got me thinking about it because these guys were caught red-handed committing these crimes. See, the UPS man take a big box, put it on somebody's porch, and take a picture of it. Put it was put there. Took a picture of the package, and then when nobody was looking, reached down, picked the package up, and took it back to his truck. Crazy. We work running. But then the second thing, which I'm gonna show y'all a clip on, was these drones. And the amounts of drones that catch and bringing things into prison, and not just the drones themselves, but what they're running and how much of this stuff has been caught. Some of the items that inmates trying to receive does surprise me. I mean, some of us, what was he going to do today? But I have seen guys get called things you would never think somebody in prison would have access to. Things you would think somebody in prison would really even know about. But indeed, so that's that. Without further ado, you know how to sing, you know how to live. So,
the State Corrections Department said they were caught flying drones over the Lee Correctional Facility to deliver more than 100 pounds of contraband. 5 people were arrested during 2 separate unrelated incidents of people trying to fly drones carrying that contraband. These 24 arrests came after an 8-month-long investigation. Investigators say they confiscated about 100 pounds of tobacco, 13 pounds of marijuana, numerous cell phones, knives, guns, drones, charging cords, candy, and over $6,400.
okay, so to me, that's just one of them. Mind you, now, I came in 2014. Drones were not a big thing. When I heard of drones, it was like, I mean, the military used the drone to drop a bomb with somebody. Things of that nature. Drones were real new when the period came that I got out. And just watching that, listening to that.
Imagine more productivity with fewer subscriptions. Google Workspace includes AI in your workout. Email, Drive, and help you teams streamline collaboration. You better work. Hey, homes. Find me a 3-bedroom unit near Whole Foods. Ready to be
Yeah, I see in the chat, fucking Stu Rep, KJ in the chat. Shout out to KJ Riddle, my co-host on the Domination Station. We just killed him for 2.5 hours tonight. Hey, we're gonna do fingerboarding and show you how it's done, Stuart.
I guess, but
You didn't want to judge. You don't want to judge it. That's on you. Actually, it should really be a triple threat, but you won't show up because you a fucking faggot and a retard. You are a faggot and a retard, Stu Rep.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Stu Rep is a faggot and a retard, which is the worst thing you can be.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. Actually, I'm actually very happy.
Well, you sound angry. Like
This is me happy. You should be glad. But no, I see KJ was in the chat asking him if he wanted to judge. We brought that up on the show tonight, and clearly, Stu Rep says he don't have time. He has nothing but time.
I've actually followed this show for a very long time.
Oh yeah. Domination Station putting it down. Hey, customer, you like having one of your aneurysms? I don't know.
What?
Are you you're having one of your aneurysms or some shit? I don't know.
I'm
But
not
hey,
having
Stu Rep, maybe show some balls because on March the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna do fingerboarding on the domination station, whether you're there or not.
Those are the normal life, good life.
Just to show you anybody can fingerboard. Oh, that's the only reason. But Stu, you wanna talk shit, faggot? You from Ohio, right? Fucking, you a disgrace to the state of Ohio.
Oh, they were a couple of dollars.
But hey, I seen I'm blocked from the chat. I'm banned from the chat, so I figured I'd come up here and say that. Stu Rep, you a bitch.
You're banned from the chat.
Yeah, I am.
I'll have to unban you, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. But yeah, I'm sure I know who banned me. He goes by the name of MC. He definitely banned me. But hey, hey Stu Rep, show some balls. Maybe one day dude. Stu Rep, you came from the Boy Blue channel. Go back to the Boy Blue, and we out of here.
True story.
Funny.
The only thing I did see that came close to a drone, and actually, yeah, that's it. That's the closest thing I've seen come to a drone. Was one of those airplanes, you know, like the remote control airplanes. Remember summer 2011, I would say. Yeah, 2011.
2011-ish.
Ordinary day. Prison life.
Girl, just 11-ish.
Dusty, dirty, locked up. As I'm walking, I keep hearing this like humming noise. It's a humming noise. And I look out through the three fences, through the three different sections, the clusters of razor wire, past the tower. I see a remote control airplane flying back and forth across the field. And way off in the woods, you can make out that there's somebody standing there. Can't tell it's a man or woman, just tell. The person over there standing maybe half a mile, quarter mile away in the wood lines is operating that plane. They come running out of the yard. I guess the guard in the tower must have seen it. The guards come running out of the yard. Oh, can't get in the building. Yeah. Screaming at all of us to get in the building. We take our time. Yeah, hold on, lock down. We got land in this building in 30 seconds. 2 minutes across the yard. So we put some pepper on stuff, right? Like cattle. Go ahead and get in the building. I'm looking out the window, I can't see this little plane no more. I can see all these permanent vehicles, state police, guards outside the fence. And maybe, I don't know, a minute and a half after we get in the building, and here come shots. Boom, 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 boom. Now what's going on? We find out later that evening that the guards out there shot it down. That's all the state police, they're all out there. The actual guards weren't in the prison out there, shot the little plane down. State police located the plane thing didn't happen in the morning. What we figured he was doing was successful. To see how the guards were going to react and how close you get to the fence without them messing with it. When they come messing with it. Yeah, you're in the woods standing outside of a prison. They're coming to mess with your dumb ass. You're going to jail again. You don't just go stand in the woods next to prisons and fly little airplanes around like everything's okay. That was the closest thing I've seen to it. It's a known fact. You know, snitching in this. Everything we had in there that was on a large scale at that time was making its way to the visiting room. But you can only bring so much to a visitation. There's a lot of things you can't bring to a visitation, but some things we'll talk about today.
It's no problem at all. Now get $100 instant savings on 4 select tires and get our healthy car care special during our Good Saturday sale. Big on tires. Clean and dry.
Did you know Microsoft offers brands and discounts exclusively for eligible customers? Whether you're looking to improve productivity, make better use of data, or integrate AI into daily work.
I gotta make sure to end this before I fall asleep.
Or visit us at Microsoft.com/non.
I don't want to waste any hours.
Go to log, and they do major shakedowns every year. At this point in time, we're doing 2 major shakedowns, institutional lockdowns. When they lock down compounds all across the state, they come in and the whole prison is locked down. There's no movements, no inmates coming out of the cells. The guards are feeding, the guards are cleaning up the trash. The nurses come around going 7 self-ass pills. You are not coming out of that cell till that prison has been shaken down. I cannot explain, to get it clear, how stressful those shakedowns are. They get less stressful over time as people weather the season, been through hundreds of times, they get less stressful. But a prison shakedown is the equivalent of you being pulled over by the police, having a whole bunch of stuff in your car you know you shouldn't have. Knowing you're getting ready to get caught. Claiming that they don't. That's the best way to describe the shakedown. You are in this cell. You got stuff you shouldn't have, go to the hole. You got illegal things you shouldn't have, you're going back to court, you're going to get more time at it. They're coming. You can't get it out the cell, it's in there. You got to open, you got to make it good. When they do these shakedowns, they'll be in the yard. None of the detectives out there walking around. Like you see the people on the beach, looking for trees, looking for jewelry that's been dropped. They're doing that on the yard, looking for weapons, anything metal in the ground. They're brown shit, not beat. They do the same thing in the prison. They come in with the magnifying glasses, look up, the little mirrors, looking above the pipes, looking above this, looking under this, under the table, checking the microwave, trash can. Every nook and cranny of the prison gets searched. That's when you're most likely to get caught with something. The only good thing about the annual shakedowns is we would know they were coming before it happened. We would hear about it. Somebody would shout, "Oh, hey, man, they brought all those styrofoam trays into the load dock that will make its way back to us." Large amounts of when a tractor trailer full of styrofoam trays shows up, that means we're not going to the chow hall. That means they're starting to feed us out of styrofoam trays. The only reason we'd be eating out of styrofoam trays is if we're locked in the cell. My beginning, it was shortly after the beginning of my bid, so maybe 2007, somewhere around there. We go to this major shakedown. At the time, pretty much my whole bid, I'm not even saying at the time, pretty much my whole bid, alcohol was a big thing. Alcohol was a big money maker, really easy to make, it's cheap to make, and you can turn a good profit off of it, and it's a great goal. So everybody, for the most part, drank. None of the older guys would leave it alone, let the young dudes do it because they know that that's problems. But a lot of us were. Every time they would do these big shakedowns, guys for the most part would get everything cleaned out of the cell. Man, I ain't get caught no word with sell it off when somebody else finished cooking it or don't eat it, drink it before it's ready, try to rush it, heat it up and get it ready, whatever they got to do to get it out of the cell. This time in particular, we hear the trays in here, man, they coming to shut down. 2 weeks goes by, we got rid of all the wine, got rid of this, all the things we're not supposed to have, we got put up. 2 weeks have passed, when they hit us with the okey-doke, no shakedown coming. We go back to regular convict inmate conduct. Everybody gets all this stuff out the hiding spot. Guys go back to making wine. Wake up bright and early one morning. I got a job, so I got to get up every morning, get dressed, go to chow, come back and leave out before school, go work maintenance. I get up, same routine every morning. I throw my earbuds in to the CD player. Throw whatever I'm listening to at the time, and I go to the sink, stand there, wash my face, brush my teeth, get dressed, and I wait for it. Right, it's down clear, say stand by for chat. Down is down clear, such $100. Now I'm waiting for them to say stand by for chat. They usually pop the door, come and sit there until they say, you know, 7 bill, 100 extra for chat. We don't call chat. The day room lights on. Lights were on. I wait for my study at 8. You know what time it is. We were locked up. You gotta hide it. We had the most amazing hiding spot you could ever have. I'm not going to tell them because I'm not going to. I'm sure guys do to this day. But our hiding spot had never, ever been torn. years and years and years, my whole 10 years, I used the same iron spot. I didn't never got tore off. So we get all our stuff put up. But I call it the bammer. I am Jimmy call it the bammer. The bammer is the iron spot. We get everything put in the bammer, right? We're prepared now. We got to ship ourselves down, make sure we ain't got nothing.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. For instance, imagine you're a vampire thirsting for a nightly hotel. You'll find the biggest resorts with some great nightlife. Perfect. You may be undead, but you're the party. Or guest house. At least there's free cancellation on most.
Now I'm gonna make sure I give them something so they leave me alone. So I'm gonna drop some extra sheets outside my door. I'm gonna drop a couple extra rolls of toilet paper because when they come in and shake it down, they're looking for overflow of things, abundance. Oh, he's got too many shirts, too many socks. They don't want you. People become orders in prison as well. So you gotta watch dudes. You gotta limit it. If not, some of these dudes just have a whole sales stack to seal with stuff, right? So me and my cellmate, we just sit back and breathe easy now, right? We got everything hit. They don't come in that day. Throughout that day, they shut down other buildings, other bonds. We can hear them. I see them out on the radio, out in Texas. They got the drug dogs out there running around. They're shaking down the buildings. Slowly, they're making their way to us. Next morning, bright and early, as soon as count clears, I look out. It comes in all the guns. Got a bunch of rookies, got vets, got sergeants, lieutenants, got investigators, got everybody they guards standing in there. Some of these guards, the first two shutdowns, they never really done this before, so they're anxious to go tear somebody's shit up. They start off at cell 1 and cell 20, so you gotta go a little ways when they get right before they get to my cell. Used to be a dude in my body named T-Pain. Next to him was this old guy. They get to the old guy's cell and they're shaking down, and this will be the first time that I've ever seen what I'm about to tell you, which I went on to do myself. They start bringing out jugs, big clear plastic jugs. And I'm looking at these jugs, and I can tell that that's wine. It's pinkish red color. Damn, the man got a lot of wine. They're bringing out at least 5-gallon jugs, 5 different gallons they brought out. And then they start bringing out these big jugs of looks like water. Then they start bringing out electrical cords. Start bringing out copper tube pipes. I'm looking like, the hell? This man's stealing copper in the prison? Where the hell did he get those copper pipes from? What is he doing with the copper pipes? I didn't know anything about what I was seeing. I'm just seeing. Investigator goes over there, they locked over there, and sell me up, take them about it. We get through the shakedown, okay? I go over and talk to T-Pain, talk to some other people. What the hell did your neighbor have? Man, I'm still in this stuff. What? All those clear jugs were liquor. The process of turning wine or alcohol in itself into liquor isn't hard. All you have to have is a sealed container, a form of heat, which is a type of tubing, so that as it boils and heats up, alcohol evaporates off, goes through that copper tube, and drips out to the other jug. You've got to boil a whole lot of wine to fill up a whole entire gallon jug. It takes a lot of wine. I'm talking off of 5 gallons of wine. I used to only get maybe a peanut butter jar full. That's it. This man had jugs. He's been doing this for a while. The man got caught with steel in his cell underneath his bed. At the time, we got this the VCE building across more buildings where they do school. It's where they have the trades. It's where the visitor room is, the gym is. All these different, sections of the building are across from us. Well, they're redoing the HVAC. We don't have air conditioning ourselves. A lot of guys would sign up for school with trades. A, because sometimes there'll be females that run the class, so they get to go in and see a female and be all creepy and shit and stare and stalk and go back to what they used to do. And B, they had air conditioning. You're in this hot ass pod all day. You go outside in the summertime, it's brutal. It's hot. It's dusty. So you go to school, you get to sit in the classroom all day, stare at a female, and sit in the AC. They upgrade the units on the building. When they do, they tear these units down. They tear all the copper coils off of them. They got a big scrap pile they throw the stuff in. It's thrown on the outside of the fence off the roof. But every now and then, some of that pipe would fall. Boom. And hit the yard right there beside where you're going to shower. Old Pops had me come in the shower, nobody's looking, reached down, grabbed him, bunch of, just copper coils and rolled it up, put it inside his jacket, made his way back to the building. And the man set up a whole entire still. It was super curious. I would actually go on, lay on the line, and do the Michael Jack. So that shit off the line. I learned from Michael Jack how to make a moonshine, how to make liquor while in prison. Very, very lucrative trade. But if you get caught, you might as well do what we say. Lay it down. It's gonna be in a hole for a very, very long time. You're gonna hold your ass back there so long you forget how to make liquor. Let's get into the next story.
What AI can handle your most repetitive tasks? In the Google Workspace Studio, you can automate workflows, track action items, and more simply by describing the goal. Open deadlines are done with Google Workspace.
Yeah, it's way too bright for all that. So there are a lot of different things. Okay, I won't say a lot. There are select things in prison that kind of transport you from where you're at in that moment mentally to another time or another place. The phone. You get on there and start talking about the good old days, reminiscing, or talking about this and that can momentarily distract you, take you away from the environment. A letter, a car, a scent. One of the biggest things for me that I felt removed me from prison, just mentally, was the music. I think we all can agree that certain songs remind us of certain points in our life, certain stages, where we were at, who we were with, what was going on. We've all got that one song like, damn, that was me, old girl song. I remember when this music can change. It's a blessing to have in my life. From the time I got to prison till the time I got out, only music we could get. Couldn't get the explicit stuff. And all our music came from a company called Music by Mail. There's a lot of slip. Hey, all this crazy ones in the CD. I actually got a lot of them. We still had tapes. And the dudes would come in after me.
All right, I'm gonna end this. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.